boys are here. The bin chickens. Yep, there they are. It's always here. I don't know. Unbelievable, those things. We'll just walk down the driveway. Got a bit of noise from the freeway this morning. It's pretty cold. It's a beaut morning too. Monday morning, the 15th. There we go. We'll do the sun thing. I'll point the thing straight at the sun, see what kind of effect we get. Oh, I can hardly watch. Yeah, it's a beautiful morning. Nice and crisp. And we're just out on our walk again and see if we can take a few kilos off. It's tough. It is really tough to lose weight because you keep wanting to eat. And that visit to the tavern, that was incredible. The portion sizes are huge. And Mrs. Mac and I don't eat like that normally. And that was just monstrous. But we figured, you know, if you're paying for it, you might as well eat it. And we ended up paying for it in a way like, whoa, that was just way too much food. So we didn't have dinner. Couldn't have tea that night. And what did we have? We had a cup of coffee for tea. I couldn't move. I was so full. So yeah, we paid for it in a way, but it was so nice. It was absolutely brilliant, and sort of stuck to the ribs. It was It was a traditional ironbark palmy. No, that's breast of chicken with ham and cheese and salad and a whole bunch of stuff. And it was huge. I don't know where they got the chicken from. It was this big. So they're pretty big chooks. But that's what we had, and it was wonderful. As I said, just way too much food. So the walking is standing me in good stead at the minute. Need to do it, and we'll be getting out later on to not too much later on, and we'll be cutting a bit more wood because it's starting to get really crisp in the mornings, and we'll be having that fire on. It was 14 degrees this morning at 7 o'clock, and it's not much past that now. It's about 7:30. So yeah, things are starting to cool off, and seeing as we're not going out to the bush, I keep mentioning we're not going out to the bush, but we're not going out, and we're going to use what we've got in the backyard. I better get my rear end into gear. Mind you, I have been, but we'll make a concerted effort today and this week to get as much as we can in the shed, so when it does start raining properly, we won't be left in the cold, literally. There's the chain. There's the bar. What we'll do is stick don't get it backwards, because if you get it backwards it won't do the business. Okay, so doesn't make a loud noise. And first thing we do when sharpening, I like to do them in two different colours. First up, it doesn't matter which is first, but this side we do it in green. So I mark the first tooth in green and go this side. So we unscrew it and swing it around to 20 degrees on this side. So they're all 20 degrees. So we go again and we mark it red this time, just because. Here we go. Right. Here we go. All right, that's it. That is a sharp chain. Sticking it back on is relatively easy, as long as you make sure you don't put it on backwards. I'll try and stay out of the way. All right. Now what we've done is we put that on sharp, made sure that the chain has the teeth facing in that direction. Now we'll put this on. Now this isn't quite going to fit because this little spiky bit here fits into that little hole there, but as it goes on it won't fit. So what we do, because that little spiky bit actually is worked by this screw, a wee screw. Now what you do to line that up is just by putting pressure on the screwdriver, wind it back until the little spiky bit finds the hole. And that's it. To make sure you wind it forward and watch the chain go tight. Okay, so we've done that. We get our two nuts and put them on, and we'll start tightening things up. Now, this has got to be canted up. So we'll tighten the chain again. And with the small ones, when you tighten the chain, it does tend to lift it up a little bit too. So we grab hold of it, pull it up, and yep, that's it. There you go. Chainsaw is ready to go again. Yeah, it's just doesn't matter how big or how small the thing is, it's the same routine. There we go, two nuts off. And this thing just flops off. Easy as. And we're coming up on the green right here. It's a good thing we had the red on, because most of the green has disappeared. Here we go. And then we just push the bar forward, making sure it's pushed right over. Push the bar forward
like that. Then we take the front. Mind you, we clean all this garbage out of here before we do any of that. Now these are very easy to find, but again, you've got to get your screwdriver and just put pressure on and find, there it is. And that's the hole. 2 nuts, putting them on. And we're almost there. And we'll just get them a bit snug before we, because this really, the chain doesn't lift this one up. So get it going. And see how, and look, there's quite a bit of play there. So we crank the chain in, and then that's pretty good. And she's just about, she's set to go, set for more cutting, and that's nice and tight now. That's beautiful. So there we go, 2 chainsaws tight and sharp and ready to go for another session of wood cutting.